I picked up a bunch of dried red beans on the clearance rack for 77 cents. So we're going to make a frugal meal today of red beans and rice. And I picked up a Polska kielbasa. It's hard to find these nowadays that don't have corn syrup in it, but this one doesn't. And we're just going to slice up half of this really thin, put the other half in our freezer. And then the recipe for this is just 2 stalks of celery, which I grow my own celery and I freeze it up. So I dumped some of that in. Also, 1 onion. I grow my own onion. I diced that up, had that frozen, threw that in. Also, 1 tablespoon of thyme. I have some frozen thyme from my daughter. She grew that. I pulled that off the stems and I put that in there. A tablespoon of paprika, 6 cups of chicken broth. I do make my own, but I didn't have it thawed out, so I just pulled out my backup and put in some of this to make 6 cups of broth, 2 bay leaves, and then also a green pepper, which I had some in the freezer and I diced it up and threw it in. Now it also calls for half of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I'm out of cayenne pepper, so I'm either going to substitute the Cajun seasoning I have or this other Creole seasoning that I have. And we're just going to make up our red beans and rice, mix in that kielbasa, and put it over rice for a bunch of frugal meals this week. You can totally make this dish meatless if you like. And I just sliced those up really thin. That's only half of a kielbasa, which will be just enough because it will give it good flavoring. My husband will still have some meat in there that he likes, and I can dip around it. I added a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of black pepper, and then I also added in a teaspoon of this Cajun seasoning, and it is delicious. Now we're going to put this over rice. If you want it a little bit thicker, smash up a few of your beans to thicken it up, and I hope you enjoy.